right. Welcome. Boom. Welcome to the Money Mike Show. How are you doing today? I got a good show for you. You can tell by the title of the video. I'm not sure if you know what I'm even talking about, but signed, sealed, delivered, UPS, baby. UPS. Been talking it up for a couple weeks now. Brought it to the family over on the Discord, over on the Stocks with Josh Discord. Well, it got delivered today. Came right to your front door. Came on in and picked you up, wrapped you up in a box, took you on down to the bank and made a deposit. That's what it did today. So we hit it. We've been charting this for a little while, and hopefully, if you followed along on YouTube a little bit, you've seen me advertising this one a little bit. Well, not advertising, but charting it, showing you what I'm doing because that's what I do. I'm not a financial advisor. I am simply a bit of a country bumpkin that loves to chart and loves the stock market, and I love to help people. That is what I do. My name is Mike. They call me Money Mike over in the Stocks with Josh Discord. Some people still call me Spy Lord over there, and that's okay too. But if you're looking for a place to come, learn how to trade, get a little bit of hand, a little helping hand with your trading journey, hit the description in the video. Right after you hit the like button and hit that little subscribe button, check on the notifications bell while you're doing that. That way you don't miss anything because we hit it really good today. We got out of some of that position at 65%, some at 45% on leap cost. So this was a great day. UPS killed us. So I'm gonna take you on over. Come join me. We're gonna go over and look at some charts for a moment. Okay. All right. Here we are. We're looking over at the UPS chart, and wanted to show you a little bit why this move may not be over, but we still practice some good disciplines along the way when we take our positions and some of the things we teach over in the Discord. Locking in gains, locking in profits. Don't let things get away from you. I don't want to get a large position size like we've had and a 65% win and let it retrace back to 4%. You got to learn some disciplines along the way when you're trading. When you get a big a blowout candle like we just got this morning, right? So this is the 1 week chart on, you guessed it, UPS, and just want to show you what we saw over here. Some of the things that I teach on all of my students, everybody that gets to do one-on-ones or small group classes with me. I do coaching on the side, so if that's something you're interested in, I am a little backed up, but by the time you get tools set up and things that you need along the way, before you know it, it's here and you're ready to do a session with me. I love doing that. I love doing one-on-one sessions, but I also do group classes. The next group class will be coming up really soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll be announcing a date on here pretty soon on YouTube, but most importantly in the Discord. If you hit that top link in the description, it's going to bring you into the Discord, the Stocks with Josh Discord. It's not my Discord. It's where I'm a crown trader at for Mr. Josh himself, the GOAT. Anyhow, this is UPS, and these are some of the things I love swing trading. Now, swing trading is just simply a slang term that maybe if you're brand new you don't know, but it's just to hold a position more than a day trade, really. Swing trade could be a week, could be a month, could be 3 months, 6 months, whatever. It's not long-term investing, but we see opportunity in the short to mid-term, so we make trades off of it. And I love buying oversold conditions, and the way I find oversold conditions is this, my favorite indicator down here, the ORSI. This is my favorite thing. Now, on the weekly or on the daily, we had a huge drop. UPS has been beat down for a while, and this is some of my favorite things to play are beat down underdogs that have a lot of potential because we go back and see UPS is, look at this, it's been at $190 before, right? Half off down here, ladies and gentlemen, half off. You go to Walmart, you ain't getting half off on nothing. Half off on UPS. So I'm not saying this thing is on straight up reverse, but we can still find plays down here often. Now, the RSI showed us oversold, so these start pinging on my radars. We did make another low on price action down here. It's something that I look for, even on small time frames, big time frames. When we begin to make higher lows on our RSI, we begin to get what's called RSI divergence, RSI bullish divergence. It's when stock price may be trending down a little bit still, but momentum starts picking up, right? So we found this position, we found this oversold condition, and we decided it was time to maybe put a little risk on the table. So you also protect yourself. When you get in low, when you get in on support, you can use those lows. You can use that support as a moment to get out also and protect yourself. So if you got a good entry, the downside risk is very minimal. Right? That's how I love to swing trade. So today UPS got earnings, and boy oh boy, we got a surprise. We got a surprise today from their earnings. So she ripped this morning all the way from 89.40 to, I want to say this hit 109. It did. Here's your pre-market candle this morning. 109, my friends. 109. We've been in this for several days, maybe a week or so now. We were buying this back in here. Got a pullback and added to our position. I alerted the Discord. We added to our position on support, and we just hopped in the old UPS truck and rode all the way up to Christmastown with them today, right? So this thing had a blow off candle in pre-market, and one of the important things. Let me get a reset here for you. One of the important things is we didn't give this back up. We didn't give this move back up. So yesterday we closed about 89. It did ramp on up in after hours, just a little bit, not much. But it closed 89. After hours got up to almost 90. But when we opened up this morning, earnings hit. Got a surprise beat on a lot of good stuff. And UPS absolutely ripped to 109. Now I want to go look and say, hey, is this move over? Well, not necessarily. No, it's not over. Matter of fact, on the daily time frame now, we shot right through 60, which is primo on the RSI, and we started stepping up on our MACD. So now I want to go look at a weekly time frame and just look at what kind of potential this thing's got, right? Now technically on the weekly time frame, we are a bit in bearish hands still. These two lines on the MACD are still under our histogram here. That means we're in bearish hands, but this is starting to lean up. The next thing I'm going to watch for is this RSI to maintain over 50. So I'm going to set an alert, and then I'll set another alert at 60. Right? Sorry about that. Now, if this thing rolls over 60, I'm looking for the next leg up going to be looking for re-entry here, so I'm just going to run back here a little bit and show you where we stopped at and why we stopped there. You can see the very top of this shelf is pretty much right here, about the 99 level. If you take into consideration the pre-market candle that we got, all the way up here to 109, I will have 109 on my radar. That's this large bar here in between. Basically, I want to close over 100. 100 is now going to be a psychological, excuse me, psychological resistance. Big even number like that's always a psychological resistance. Okay. So we want to get a good daily candle to close over 100. That's going to be the next step along the way, and I don't want to lose this whole move, so I'm looking somewhere around the 93 area right here for support now. Okay, makes sense to me. We go back here and start getting some of these lows from this last little move up. 93 lines up really nice with these lows right here and the bottom of this volume shelf, right? So that's what I'm treating for support right now. If you're following along, if you want to learn some more of this stuff, I encourage you, I implore you, hit the description, hit the link in the description, the very top link. That link supports me, so I appreciate that if you've done it already. That's going to bring you into the Stocks with Josh family, and we would love to have you there. We would love to help you along the way. Come get on the train with us, guys. We're learning and earning over there. We're doing a lot of good stuff. We got a great leader. We got a great family. Nice clean house, right? That's what we get. Nice clean house. So listen, thanks for stopping. Consider supporting. If you need to reach out for help, you need to reach out for guidance, you need to reach out for anything with these old charts, come over and see me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I love you. I appreciate you. Talk to you soon, okay?